So my name is Rosalind Bryce, and I've been working in ACES for about a year now. I'm an ecologist by background, with a big interest in conservation management, particularly in the uplands. I've been working on waterfall conservation and invasive species management, more specifically the control of American mink in the Scottish uplands. And now I'm a moving research area, so I'm focusing more on the management implications of research findings. So I'm working on two projects in ACES. One is called Ecocycles, which is looking at the effects of climate change and land use change on various species interactions across Europe. And in each partner country, so there's 6 partner countries in that project, we're looking at a different case study system. And in Scotland, we're looking at how grazing in the uplands is influencing biodiversity. So as part of that study, I'm looking at how we can more effectively use our research findings to inform applied management and policy. So as part of that, I'm doing a study to look at the science to policy and science to management links and the pathways by which science information flows through networks of individuals and organisations involved in upland management and upland policy, and to look at where the obstacles are to more effective use of research, where the effective models are, who is transferring knowledge very well, where the key flows are, and we want to learn from that so we can use the more effective models to inform other less effective models and learn how to overcome barriers. So I've been interviewing people involved in the project, so stakeholders that are working with us to inform our research questions and to develop the project to learn about how they see this science to policy and science to management network, and we'll be analysing the results using network analysis. The other project I work on is about sustainable hunting practices, and again there's a big focus on stakeholder participation in that project, so we're working with stakeholders all over Europe and in Africa as well to learn how we can make hunting more sustainable and more beneficial for biodiversity. And as well as a stakeholder participation element, we're working with scientists from many different disciplines, so it's an interdisciplinary project where we're trying to develop new methods to look at how to better inform policy and management. So there's a number of different case studies, again in different countries across Europe and Africa. In Africa we're looking at issues such as trophy hunting and ecotourism and poaching. There's some of the big issues in Africa and the conflicts, making money out of some of these hunting practices such as trophy hunting versus looking at ecotourism as another form of bringing in, improving the local economy. Again, we've got a Scottish case study there where we're looking at how different management styles in the uplands, the areas that are managed for hunting, such as grouse and deer stalking, and how those management practices affect biodiversity. So we've got a team of people doing field work in the Scottish uplands, measuring biodiversity responses to management on different hunting estates. And we're collecting information again from land managers about the management on their estates, looking at the different burning practices they do for grouse moors and predator control and the ways they run their estate and how that affects what happens in terms of biodiversity.